Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense comes onto the field first today. There's the dangerous Deuce Robinson. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, he's amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Biletnikoff Awards. The tradition at the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
Here's the pressure. Sets up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Tools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now, it's all through the air.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Looking for a crease to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Makes a grab and room to run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He's in open space downfield.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that is what every single defense wants. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Looking for the score! And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. Here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Took it all the way back to the house. That plays you put a highlighter beside it can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Nebraska 10, Florida State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. Hard running there. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. And the Noles moving quickly to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg. Here comes the heat. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go with a direct snap. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There's a crease. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit him while he's throwing the football, made it easy for the defender to run underneath it, create an interception.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. And now the ball is knocked free. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. Oh, what a cut! Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they would go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Daniels. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nelson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Now on the option. Now the toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Seminoles in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move them on the counter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Looking for a man, it's Daniels. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under fire. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's reeled in. It's Barney. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, Week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 15 team, the Arizona Wildcats. And it's Kansas State with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The victory closes the chapter on a 5-7 regular season. Disappointing, but those seniors go out with a victory. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Clark. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that...
There's some room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Rides to back and leaves it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Huskers are marching down the field. Looking for space. It's Ives. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Finds his big tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
16, Florida State, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Got enough for the first. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. On a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And tackled there by the defense. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Calandria. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you to create a negative play.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're facing a 3rd down. Oh, better look out. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams it ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Huskers! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Working the middle. It's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Wiles. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Noles want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. With this game decided, let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket, and it's getting late. Week 12, and this is how things would stack up if the playoffs started today. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to throw again. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touch. There's a little room there. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air, it's Daniels. Pressure coming. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff to the lone back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Huskers will punt this one away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
Okay, Holly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Makes the catch, it's Riles. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Bringing the heat. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
The Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Under fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Ball is loose. And he was able to get back on top of it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The corners are walked up tight. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Fires to the middle. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides the option, he keeps it. Makes it past the marker. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the 4th quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the 1st down.
Creates a little, maybe some room here. Spins away. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter